storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions offense will have the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game.
Makes a grab and room to run. He's at the 40. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He had more than 250 yards and a couple of scores in their victory in the last game.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Might have a chance. Running inside the 20. Touchdown.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
The run inside. It's Martin. Oh, he's got some space. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Penn State! He got a step and just dusted the field. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Back to pass, it's Washington. He's got him in the flat. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. looking to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, whiteout level noise. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback be going the other direction.
Behind the chains now on second and long. He's got it. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Complete out of the backfield. And how about this defense keeping everything in front and making the short tackle to turn it over on downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Off play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Got his man. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Wants to throw. It's Washington. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's going to take off. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. From the gun. Bringing the heat. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He goes right back to the air. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll try to take it back. He's at the touchdown, Penn State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Faulkner. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. To the air on first down. Going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaking up and down on the field. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Washington. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on fourth down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Quarterback keeps it. Got enough for the first. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Alexander. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. Got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Pulls and fires complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? Right on the money. Snags it, and there's running room. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Under fire. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Dropping back, it's Washington. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th. Of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. DB's right up on the receivers. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on second and long from the 15. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. So now it's second and long. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lynch. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. Could not make his way to the corner. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab down the left side. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The throw. It's complete on the right side. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. Now on third down for this offense. Tight end now in motion. Looking to pass. It's Luck. Got his man on the outside.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs it.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And it's caught. Touchdown. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Running inside, it's Martin. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 13 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Gamecocks setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Happy Valley. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Going to the run to start this second half. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Luck. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
It's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart, don't give up big plays, drop back in your zones, but watch, when the ball's thrown, you can see the guys break on the football immediately and go make a play.
Caught over the middle, it's Faulkner. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are got a little grass. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. This time he wants to throw. Got his man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. On target. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
It's caught. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Nittany Lions come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The run inside. It's Martin. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds us back in the middle. And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Finding some room.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Luck. Scrambling away. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna run it. It's Howard. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get him. Then down at about the 19-yard line. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do...
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Final play of the quarter coming. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man down the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about this? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Motion from the wideout. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the run, it's Howard. building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll give it to him again. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They go to the ground. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. There's some room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you, so I got to pass, I got to pass. Big 4th down and short. You got to get this first down, so you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
Now a timeout is called so they can talk over what to do on 4th and 2. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. And it's in for a touchdown.
This team right now showing you why they were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Yeah, they were sleepwalking a little bit earlier. They knew coming in, David, they were going to be facing a really good opponent. Good teams don't quit, and they've come all the way back now to take the lead. And they had a pretty big deficit not that long ago.
And this is a good team they're playing. They're showing they're one of the better teams in the country. I mean, to battle back from several touchdowns down, like not to blink, not to bat an eye, not to quit, they're proving why they're a great team.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
It's incomplete, a last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical.